Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning LaLa, and we are so excited to welcome to the show Jim Churchman. He is a real-life superhero and the founder of the Flying Hero Club. Thank you so much for being with us, Jim.
Yes. Thank you guys for having me.
So what is the Flying Heroes Club?
Okay, so it's known right now as the Smile High Club. And what we do...
Oh no, we know what that is.
Well, exactly what we're rebranding, unfortunately. So it's becoming the Flying Hero Club. What we do is we take kids with any challenge in life. And my profession, I'm a stunt coordinator and second unit director, so I specialize in flying like Superman or Iron Man. That's what I do. And through a sequence of events, I'm like, who could benefit from this the most? So I was looking for a way to personally give back.
Aww.
And I came up with the Smile High Club, now the Flying Heroes Club. And we fly kids that are challenged. We GoPro their face. We give that footage to the families right on the spot. Unfortunately, we've lost a few of our flyers already, but it's just a joyous day, and it lets these kids that all they want to do is be a kid and have a normal life, and they've been dealt this hand where maybe it's not that, and we give them a chance just to play. We have it's really a great day.
You're like one of the good guys.
That's very exciting. He's a real life superhero. We have a look at some of the footage from one of your past events.
Oh, cool.
Let's take a peek.
And now I'm gonna cut again because I can't cry all over this interview. It's just stupid. My name's Jim Churchman. I make my living as a stunt coordinator in feature films, and I specialize in flying like Superman on Man of Steel, Doctor Strange, a few other Marvel projects. So I decided I wanted to find a way to share that with people that could really benefit from it. And what I came up with is the Smile High Club. I want to go to children's hospitals and other places, and I want to give them the sensation of flying like a superhero to these kids who probably right now are scared and need something to look forward to. It's a personal project to me because my mother passed away from leukemia. My stepmother currently is going through her second round of chemo. It's such a bad disease. All of them are, I guess. So let's go make some kids smile, man. The Smile High Club, that's what I want to do.
Good job!
That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Incredible. It reminds me of Joseph Campbell's quote about, we're not necessarily looking for the meaning of life, we're looking to fully experience life. And you, what a gem you are.
Oh, thank you very much.
What is it about flying that you think resonates so deeply with both adults and kids?
Well, you ask anybody, well, if you could have one superpower, what would it be? And I think by far flying is the top of it, right? So it's just that sensation of, you know, floating above the earth and just being able to go where you want to go. And I mean, I would do it if I could.
But what was your journey to making that a reality for yourself? Because you do it in films like Doctor Strange, Marvel movies.
Well, yeah, so my dad built drive-in movie theaters. And I spent my childhood watching movies, right? I was behind the projection booth as a kid, just eating up everything I could get. And there was a movie called Steel with Lee Majors, and a stunt guy died during the filming. And there was a dedication to him at the end of it. And that hit me. I'm like, wow, that's a job. I'm like, that would be great, right? So then I was racing motorcycles at the time, and just, well, not then, but later I was racing motorcycles and literally met a stunt guy in a bar in Orlando. And like, that's what I want to do. And he's like, well, we train every weekend, let's go. And so I started training. A year later, I was working full time and never looked back.
Wow.
But because I had the mechanical background with the building stuff, I started building the equipment. So now I built one of the first computerized flying systems, which is the system we use to fly the kids.
Wow.
Right? And then as we're doing movies, like I remember Underworld with Kate Beckinsale. She had her daughter Lily, who was 2 or 3 at the time. So we're like, bring her over, we'll hook her up. And you know, we sprinkle pixie dust on her head and fly really hard and you can fly. And we'd lift her up and she'd fly and she'd just love it, right? And so it was that. And then in Montreal, I was doing a movie and I became friends with this guy who owns a really famous restaurant called a Pied de Couchant. And he had kids, so I invited him out. And we're flying his kids. I look over and the mom is bawling. And I'm like, why are you crying. And she says, she's a 2-time cancer survivor. We haven't seen her smile in 2 years.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm losing it.
We're all about losing it.
But yeah, light bulb went off. And then, unfortunately, I had a friend that I worked with a lot, Trevor Haberstad, who was a rock star collegiate athlete. At 27, got diagnosed with stomach cancer. 8 months later, he's gone. And we worked 5-6 movies together. His mom and dad are like the perfect family. You know, they're just honest, upstanding, generous people. And parents shouldn't outlive their kids, you know?
No.
Here I go again. Anyway, so
So
Love your heart,
endearing.
man.
So endearing.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
it's I'm sorry, go ahead.
that's it. So I'm like, how can I connect this joy with kids that can use it? So that's what I did.
So how can we help you do that?
You are right now. Let's just get the word out, you know? I mean, eventually, we're in a small stage. We've done 6. This will be our 6th event on March 31st down in Torrance at the Strand Brewing. And that's an interesting story. He has a special needs daughter. And so that's how that kind of connection happened. And by getting the word out, letting people know what we do, you know, the rest will happen. We do what we do because, for me, it recharges my soul. The business can be taxing and stressful. So
We totally
Yes.
believe around here that some of the hardest things that we ever go through become the biggest blessings of our life. And I think that you're a testament to that, in that we're so sorry about everyone that you've lost and everything. And yet at the same time, I can't help but just think, you're like, what a blessing you are now to the world. And you're living on that, you know, transforming that dark into a light factor here. And it's really beautiful to witness. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
all of your
So
Thank you,
inspiring.
guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
So if anyone is in Southern California on March 31st, please tell them where they can come and be a part
Oh,
of
it's
the
the
event.
Strand Brewing Company down in Torrance. And yeah, it's going to be a great day. If you have a special needs kid, email us at contact@smilehighclubinc.com. We're going to schedule flights throughout the day. We'll fly from 9 to 5. We'll have a little get together 5 to 8 after. And I hope you guys can make it. That'd be
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Love to make it.
Yeah.
I'll
Thank
be
you
there.
so much.
It'd be great.
Thank you so much, Jim. We're so grateful for you.
Well, thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be back with more on Good Morning La La Land.